I'd just like to discuss some things this evening that's been happening in the school division. And Chromebooks delivery was part of that. That happened at Edgemont, and that our other Chromebooks have arrived and are available for students that need a school-owned device in place of the one that they've been using so graciously that their families owned. We had made the decision to close for remote learning this week based upon a staff member that had a confirmed positive case. That was done with consultation with the Virginia Department of Health. Contact tracing is still occurring. Not sure of what all we have to do. Some teachers will be contacted by the Virginia Department of Health. Appreciate what the Virginia Department of Health has been doing with our school division and our school nurses. They have been working very closely with us to assist us in providing a positive outcome for our students. Teachers have their lessons in Canvas for this week. Teachers are working from home this week. In-person lessons are happening with some families and some grade levels. I was on a call with 4th grade teams today, and we're having 1 o'clock in-person sessions with their students and some 3 o'clock. They are contacting families as we speak, and I'm sure the high school is doing that as well. Families that might have needs or technology challenges because of remote learning, and this is our first time of going fully remote. We do have that wonderful technology team in place that can provide support and walk families through how to use the Chromebooks or how to use Canvas, and I think our teachers are very, very prepared for that, and I appreciate what they have been doing. Families that cannot, we have 12-month people working in the buildings this week. We are going to be doing some very thorough deep cleaning this week of the schools and on our school buses. That will happen all this week. If families cannot get someone to answer the phones at the school, we still have those email accounts in effect. EPS info, JWIS info, CHS info at covington.k12.vh is ways that families can also email our administrators, and there's also one here for the central office, CCPS info. We check hours daily, and I know that the schools do that as well, to get in touch with any families that might be struggling. Dr. Odell and Dr. Morrow from the Virginia Department of Health do a weekly phone call with the superintendents every Tuesday at 10:15. They have been very supportive of thinking, talking, helping us make decisions as to what we need to do. There is a COVID-19 school metrics dashboard, and I laid a document on your table that shows how you can go into that metric each and every day. By 10 a.m., that metric is updated with the current numbers of cases in the community, not what's happening in the school, but what's happening in the community, and that is what we take a look at daily. We are in a very, very difficult position here in the community. I don't know, our Covington numbers continue to rise, as does Allegheny County. Most of the state, when you look at the Virginia Department of Health's website and their maps, most of the schools are in red, and we have been looking at our data. We are still feeding families. We have been feeding virtual families since September the 9th. We don't have a large number of virtual families who do get our lunches, but they all are available. Our cafeteria staff is available this week and is preparing meals for all of our students who wish a meal. They can call the school or email the school and request a meal. They will pick up a bagged lunch with breakfast and snack type items each and every day. I want to applaud the cafeteria staff for what they've been doing. This has been available since September the 9th. For CHS students on Wednesdays, Edgemont and Jeter students on Fridays, and all virtual learners 5 days a week now can pick up a meal from our cafeteria staff. I am very, very proud of our staff for all that they've done to help us get through these difficult times. Our administrators, our teachers, our paraprofessionals, our bus drivers, our cafeteria workers, the central office staff, everyone's been working overtime and over and above, and I'm very, very proud of that. That's why I think it's important that we are able to do a stipend, because we do know that we have asked people to do things that have never been done before. And the last thing I'd like to discuss is the hot topic of athletics, because the VHSL did make a decision that each locality could decide about athletics, kind of put us all, yes, sir, yes. Okay, so an athletic task force has been formed in this region. The first meeting was today of all of the superintendents and athletic directors and central office staff who are in charge of making athletic decisions. On Wednesday, there'll be a superintendent's meeting, and the proposed game plan for how to do athletics will be presented to the superintendents. Tomorrow it's being presented to Dr. Morrow and Dr. Odell. So updates on athletics will come almost daily, and meetings are being held all the time to discuss the future of athletics in our school division. Athletic conditioning and open gyms did stop this week because we were on remote learning, and we felt it was important that we do not have that. So those are kind of the updates that I have in regards to what's happening with the pandemic and what we've had to do. Is there any questions anyone has about how we're operating, or what we might need to do differently, or any ideas that you have as we move into the next couple of weeks between Thanksgiving and Christmas?
Wish us kids could play sports sooner rather than later.
Yeah. We all know that, we all want that, but we have to be cautious, and we will be cautious, and we have to look out for our coaches as well, and our student athletes, and as cross-mingling teams from one division to another or one locality for another is challenging. Those winter sports that happen in gyms where it's closed quarters, that's challenging. So there's a lot to be discussed about what is best for the future of athletics in this part of the state at this point in time. But the most important thing is instruction, and that will be the way we'll make our decisions, combining instruction and athletics. And first of all is safety and health of everyone.